This is the video that was posted on August 19th about DeCaprio Cheers.
This video is about to shock a lot of people.
It's about to shock his wallet, that's about it.
Insane explosive moves you have.
Alright, so the main thing here is convince the crowd to buy Cheers by any means possible. Understand that you're being manipulated. This is the Patreon call that was on August 19th. Cheers went from a very low MC to a high MC very quick after the CG Patreon call. When you want to click a search of the history of Cheers, you simply go to the left corner when you're on your laptop, click the date, and then it's best off to actually click on this section and go back on the calendar and select the time. If you actually try to put the inputs in like this, it's much harder. So just go back on the calendar, select the dates. These are the dates you want to look at right here, and we will apply. Now we're going to scroll down and we're going to show you who bought the Cheers 20 minutes before the Patreon call that was made by Crypto Gains. Alright, so here are the details. On August 19th, it's 1:21 p.m. Eastern Time, or 5:21 p.m. UTC time. Another thing you want to do is go in your emails for the Patreon alert, and you will see what time the Patreon alert went off. So the Patreon alert went off approximately 5:45 p.m. UTC time on August 19th. So, if you look back on the decks, you will see that someone spent a lot of money and bought up a lot of Cheers 20 minutes before the Patreon call. And really, if you go back before this time right here, you'll see it's been actually dead and planning out for weeks and weeks and weeks. So, there was no activity on the Cheers at all. It was pretty much dead. So, you can see that someone made large purchases here, all with different wallets, basically. So they spent $3,000, $3,500, $2,700. If we go up, $6,900. This was all done within like the same minute, basically. And then you can see smaller buys coming in after that. But if we look at this, you'll see that, well, one guy actually sold right after he bought, but the other guys kept it. So this is, I can't say this is CG, but this happened 20 minutes before the Patreon call. So you got to ask yourself, who bought these in 3 separate wallets? And this totals, that's about, what is that? That's 84 million plus 22. So this is over 100 million in Cheers bought 20 minutes before the Patreon call. And if you click the details, you'll actually see these wallets were funded by MEXC. And CG is always talking about MEXC. So here it is. Look it up for yourself on Deck Screener. You just simply click the date here, and then you punch in the times. You click on the calendar and punch in the times. Easiest way to do it. This is Cheers here. If you look further into these wallets, you'll see each wallet made approximately $20,000 in profit after the sales. So, 20,000 times 3 is about a $60,000 worth of profit within that day, I believe. So you got to ask yourself, who bought the 103 or something million Cheers 20 minutes before the CG Crypto Games Patreon call? So that's what you guys should be concerned about. So, this is very suspicious activity, and like I said, if you look back even further before this date, the graph on this crypto was just planed out flat and not active for weeks and weeks and weeks. So it was completely dead, and someone swooped in here and did a large purchase, and then 20 minutes later announced Cheers on the Patreon call. Like I said, it was on August 19th at 5:45 p.m. UTC time and 1:45 p.m. Eastern time. So there you go. I mean, if this is not proof, I don't know what more you could ask. So someone basically, it's very likely that someone strung the crowd along and took about a $60,000 profit within that day. And, I got a feeling I know who it is, so who else would it be, okay? Because this is 20 minutes before his Patreon call. Now, the reason he thinks he's so slick and he can't be caught is because he generates new wallets funded by MEXC. And that's his problem. If you go back and you look at Fiat Coin and other coins, you can see the purchases before the Patreon announcements funded by MEXC. So, CG, if you're listening, that's where you're messing up. Okay? Because you keep using MEXC to fund the wallets, so I pretty much know it's probably you. So, you have to use a different platform if you want to string the crowd along even further. Basically. So, we're watching you, and that's it. We just want to let you know that we're watching you and we know what you did. So you can go on Expedia.com and keep buying your $400 vacations and acting like you're living it up because you're so great and you're such a smart man. But this is, really? Is this smart? Scamming a crowd out of $60,000? Is that smart? I suppose it could be smart, but is that legitimate? So, yeah, that's it. I hope you guys can share this with other people because this is what happened. Someone scammed a lot of people with the Cheers call, and you got to ask yourself, does CG do this with every call? And yeah, it's hard to tie it to him because he's generating new wallets that are funded by MEXC. So after he's watching this video, he'll probably say, oh snap, this guy's right. Maybe I shouldn't fund every wallet with MEXC because that kind of leads, a trail of a similar pattern. But, I guess we'll see what happens. But it's certainly under the radar right now. And if you share this video with other people, it will come to their attention. And I highly encourage you to go on Deck Screener and look this up yourself because it's all there. So if you're subscribed to the Patreon, then look back in your emails. See on August 19th when the Cheers alert was sent to your email, and that will show the exact time of the Patreon call. The Patreon website, I don't believe, shows the exact time, but your email account subscribed to the Patreon account does. So when you look that up, you will see that these purchases were done 20 minutes before the Patreon call for Cheers, who was made by CG. So, need I say more? Until next time, this is Eddie K. Thanks.